One of the key concepts of Escrima Concepts is the idea of transitioning between different weapons, different movements, and armed and unarmed, being able to move from one to the other. Within our TG grade, our primary weapon is the staff. Normally, students don't start using this till grade 9 and then into the TG. Obviously we've got social distancing going on now, so one of the things we've done is introduce the staff to the beginner students and enabling them to use some of the movements from that. This has highlighted to me just how important this idea of transition is, as we were discussing it last week. So I thought I'd share some of these ideas with you, and you can go through it and have a look at how we move between the different weapons. So let's have a quick look at the staff first of all. This can be used different grips: mid, long, short, reversed. There's all sorts of different ways of using it. You saw me doing all of that without using my feet. So if I'm doing that, how does that add to my unarmed or my stick, short range weapon, palm stick, knife, whatever else it might be that I'm doing? It doesn't. Not really. Watch. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I can turn. I can spin it round. I can come up. I can sweep. I can reverse. I get all these funky things that I can do. But how does that help me when I've got a hip? It helps when I add in footwork and I add in power. Let's go to the tyre and I'll try and demonstrate. If I was using a spear of one, yeah, works fantastically. I can't see a sharp point on the end here, so that means I need to hit with it. That's what I'm looking at doing. Now the problem with that is, if I just hit, I've got nothing else left. And if I miss, it starts going wrong, because all of a sudden, I've offered my head up. So instead, I need to recover that strike. So let's put that in again. My feet enable me to recover. When I started hitting that harder, my whole body became involved in the strikes. In fact, hitting it so hard, I think I started to break the start. Anyway, if I take that back to my single stick, if I'm just hitting, nothing's happening. If I imagine I've got that staff, just try it again. Put the energy and power of that big, heavy, long weapon into the shorter one. The whole body moves in. So not only does it make my strikes more powerful and encourage me to move my feet and recover, what else can it teach me? Well, one, peripheral vision. This thing can come from anywhere, extremely quickly and in different directions. So training to defend that. Weights all this up. Weights my legs up, weights my body up. The next point is, when I'm defending, if I'm imagining and or being hit by something like this, when I defend, more energy and power goes into my defense. What does that look like unarmed? Whole body gets involved again, making everything work better. Take a look at the tyre again. We're going to use a 3 because it's a different kind of strike and it highlights this quite well. Yeah. On the other side. That's my 3. Body and feet moving together to create that strike. Single stick. Now, unarmed. See how that starts to tie back together. So the energy and power of the first weapon leads back into the others. This is 6 foot long. That means I can attack you from the 2 meter range back. But if I'm staying out here, you know where I am. It all becomes very easy to start predicting what's going on. I want to change ranges. I want to be dynamic. Let's say, for argument's sake, I'm here, defending myself, putting my hands up, creating a guard. Doesn't matter where they are, really. The point is, I'm up close. Yeah? You suddenly pull a blade. I need to be out the way and back. You pull a blade. I need to get out the way. We're talking, suddenly there's a threat. Yeah, I'm moving out the way quite slowly, but the point is, we're trying to change and get back and out the way from here to here quickly as possible. Can you use the staff to help me with that? So, come in here. I got rid of the wasp. Right. So, I'm mid-range. Suddenly I don't like it, so I'm right out here. I decide actually I can go in, straight into butt strike, back out again, in. Changing ranges, changing distance and angle, all from attacking in with that one weapon. From front on, where can I go? Out to the side, back in here, back out, around, underneath. So, that's what I'd be doing with the staff. If I'm single stick, the attacker comes in with a fairly vertical strike, fine, I've met it, and I've come in, I can go long range. I've met it, squared off. But what if I meet it and come straight in? What if I meet that strike? I'm closing that range, I'm getting straight in here, but I don't like what's happening. I'm back out. The same footwork, dynamic from the start, in. So we're using it to help us change ranges and focus our power. we can take that right back to the other end and look at the unarmed again. Where I might be coming in here, I'm back out, changing all the time. Those feet are moving me just as if I've got the staff. Coming in with the butt strike. Here, I've got all that power in my head and the weight of the staff. Bang! Even two hands, if I go unarmed. Yeah, I was doing this. Boom. See how this second hand comes round and come in there? Well, if I was unarmed, they follow, they stay in front of me. See how my hands are not going back, something is in front of me the whole time. This is part of the transition between ranges and weapons that are hidden within what we're doing. So that's just a tiny bit of the concept of transition between ranges, distance, speed, timing, weapons, the whole lot. So I'll let you have a play with that, and we'll have a look at some of the other concepts next time around. Thank you.